Big Baby Chief will do it, man. Just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Every year we upgrade our artillery. Next year I'ma bounce out with a missile. I ain't like how they did shot too slow getting off, so I modified my
All right, so we got the one and only BabyChiefDoIt jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, bro.
Hey, thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Nah, I appreciate you pulling up on us while you in town too, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So how we feeling today, man?
I'm tired, I ain't gonna lie. I had a long night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
How you feeling?
What was you doing, like recording and?
Yeah, I was in the stew with, you know, BAKJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was with him all night.
Okay. Y'all cooked up some hard shit or what?
For sure, for sure.
Now, is this your first time to Atlanta or you been down here before?
Nah, this is my first time.
Okay. So what you think of the city so far, man? I don't know how long you been here, but.
I've been here since Saturday.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's real. It ain't boring out here. Like, it's a lot of stuff to do, and like I just be seeing everybody outside. Like everywhere you go, somebody out doing something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're doing this music shit, man, Atlanta, man, it don't matter where you go, man. You're probably gonna bump into a rapper, you're gonna bump into a producer, a DJ, so on, man.
Right. Yeah, I done met a lot of people out here. Seen a lot of people that like I grew up watching on YouTube and stuff. And yeah.
You ever had one of those starstruck moments, like, God damn, I can't believe I'm seeing such and such, or you just?
Yeah, everybody.
For
like
real?
I just went to the Castanet basketball game, and I'm sitting courtside with a whole bunch of people that, like, it's famous. Like, I'm like, dang, it's crazy.
And how does it make you feel when people run up to you and, you know, recognize you, whether it's in Chicago or even down here or in LA or whatever too, man?
It'd be funny. I don't know. It's crazy. People like really look at me as a celebrity, and I don't feel like no celebrity yet.
For real?
Yeah. It's crazy.
You feel like that's some shit you get used to though, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Nah, that's what's good, bro. So, man, let's go ahead and dive into your story. So, born and raised in Chicago, right?
Yep.
What part of Chicago are you from originally?
South Side.
Okay. So talk about your upbringing. Like, what were you into as a kid and everything in the south side of Chicago then?
What was I into? I wasn't really into too much. I ain't never really played no sports, none of that. I never liked sports. I had tried basketball. I was probably in karate for like a week. But I was really, like early on, I was just playing the game a lot.
For real?
Yeah. And then later on, I started coming outside, probably like 13, 14. Yeah. It was, I had a cool upbringing though. It wasn't nothing too serious, you know. Yeah.
What kind of games was you playing then? Like GTA, Call of Duty, you know, 2K?
I like campaign games. I ain't never like playing no online games for real. I like playing like Saints Row.
Okay.
Max Payne, the early GTAs, like San Andreas. That's my favorite game.
That shit was hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff I was into.
You still be playing the game today, or?
I mean, when I got time for it, I'm in a career board. I just play UFC, that's it. Now that's something I play online.
Okay.
I just play UFC. I like UFC.
You pretty nice at that shit?
Cold-blooded. I promise you, there's no rapper, no civilian, nobody who mess with me in UFC.
Oh, bro, you got to drop your gamer tag then, man. Let people see if you got it for real.
Do it on PlayStation. Get at me. They don't want it with me.
Who's your go-to fighter in it?
Alex Pereira.
Okay.
It really depends on the weight class, but Alex Pereira, he got it right now.
For sure, man. And what was the family life like back at home? Like, did you have mom and dad? Did you have siblings?
I got one brother. I was in a house with my mama, my brother, and my grandma. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Older brother or younger brother, or?
Older brother.
Okay. Like, how much older was he?
7 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you, like, hang out with him a lot, or was it just too big of an age gap to where he was already doing his own thing?
Yeah, I mean, when I was, like, real young, we chilled together. But by the time he was, like, 16, we ain't, you know, really he was grown, I was still a kid, so we was separate. We was doing our own things, you know.
Yeah. What about today? Y'all got a close relationship there?
Yeah, we close, cause yeah, we both grown now, so
Yeah.
yeah, we close.
I'm sure he's super proud of everything that you've been able to accomplish this past year there, man.
Of course, my family is my #1 supporters. Like, I love my family to death. They push it the hardest.
Yeah, no, that's real, man. So when would you say you jumped off the porch? Was it like 13, 14, like you said, when you was kind of stepping outside?
Yeah, 14. That's what you want to call it.
Yeah, when I say jumped off the porch, it's kind of like, you know, just going outside, experiencing life for your own, man. It doesn't mean you was in the streets or anything like that,
sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss them days.
Yeah, it's like when you're living it, you don't realize those could be like some of the best moments of your life. You ain't got really too many responsibilities. You can just go out there and have fun type shit.
Yeah, everybody was together, you know. Now everybody grown and doing their own things. I don't like growing up because stuff drift apart, you know. Stuff become more real. When you young, you ain't nothing real. I don't care what you say. At a young age, everything is fiction.
No, that's real, man. Because yeah, one of the main things about life is you realize you're gonna start growing apart from the other people too, man.
Yeah.
It's like they not growing or you growing too fast, where it's just like y'all ain't got shit in common no more, man.
Right. I was one of the ones who had to grow up fast.
Why do you say that? Why do you feel like you had to grow up faster?
Cause being young and having like a lot of pressure on you, it's like you can't. I mean, you can still be a kid, cause I still do kid stuff, but you can't. Mentally, you got to be prepared for older things. Especially being in my position, at my age, I just have to be ahead to make sure I'm on the right path.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And did you have any like male role models in your life growing up too?
Yeah. My grandfather. That's really like my main role model, cause my dad had passed probably when I was like 2 or 3 years old. So my granddaddy fulfilled that role. Yeah, he really taught me like everything I know. Probably like into really becoming a man, to really how to think business wise. He didn't put everything in my head. So I know I'm gonna be all right, cause he was most definitely all right.
Yeah. What's some of the best game he gave you then, man?
Have no regrets. Yeah. That's one thing I'll never forget. Be big on that. Have no regrets. And I ain't got not one. I don't even see. Yeah, I don't have no regrets. Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
No, it's a smart way to live, because even if you do, you know, you fuck up, you make some mistakes, you just learn from that shit, man.
For sure. Yeah. I'm big on that one.
Yeah. So what type of kid were you in school, or are you still in school right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
What type? I wasn't no bad kid in school. Like, I wasn't one of them kids that was real disrespectful to the teacher or none of that. All that seemed like dumb to me. Like, what are you doing all that for? I was really chilling in school. I knew people, but I wasn't as close with the people I went to school with as everybody else was, because they was outside together. I wasn't over that yet. I was cool though. I was quiet, and eventually they, you know, brought me around, and I don't know, I was just cool. There wasn't nothing to it for real.
Just doing your own thing then, huh?
Yeah. And once I got to like high school, once I got to high school, I was already that. Like, I was popular, I guess you could say. They knew me. I was always around. My name rung bells. I used to fight a lot. But besides that, I wasn't never in no trouble for real. I just used to fight, that's all.
Was like people just trying you and you had to defend yourself, or? I can't imagine you being the aggressor of this shit, or?
At first, when I got into my first fight in 5th grade. Now then, what's crazy? That's my boy now. Dude, I fought, Lil Mari. That's my brother. But nah, he was trying me then, and after that, I don't know. I just liked fighting after that, and I just kept doing it every year. But I grew out of that too. That was stupid. That's all.
Ain't that shit crazy how you can get in a fight with someone and then they become like one of your close friends later down the road too, man.
Yeah.
It's like y'all get respect for each other after that shit, man.
That's one thing I liked about fighting. Like, I gained a lot of respect from that, cause he was trying to play with me, like fake bully me. He was fronting his move, and I had to put the whoop-wop-whoops on him. And yeah, they ain't really play with me too much after that. And I just kept doing it, win or lose.
Yeah, you definitely got to stand up for yourself in life, man. That's for sure, man.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So switching over to the music, like how long have you been rapping now, man?
Since 2020, quarantine.
Okay.
Yep. I ain't start dropping music till last year though, like last July.
Oh shit. Shoo. So going back to 2020, like what inspired you? What motivated you to start that at first then?
Well, everybody around me used to freestyle all together. One thing I cannot do is freestyle. When I make music, I write. So what I would do then is, this was when like New York music was slowly, like New York drill was slowly up and coming. So I would go steal the New York lyrics, like the New York rappers lyrics, and come back around them and get the rapping, ooh. And they was like, yeah, you hard. And I just kept doing it. And eventually I found BandLab. First song I ever made on there was a beatbox freestyle.
Okay.
That spot 'em got 'em on, bro. I just kept doing it. Every day after school, I would be freestyling on there. And then probably like 2021 is when I made my first song that I actually liked. That was actually good and was my lyrics. And I just kept going. It was just fun. I never wanted to be no rapper. I always hated the idea of being a rapper.
Why so?
Cause being a rapper is being famous, and I don't even like having like a large internet presence, cause the internet is, I don't like it. It's unreal. So yeah, I just never wanted to be famous. If I could rap without having a large presence and succeed, I would do that, but it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting to hear you say that, because I figure like people in your generation, that's all they want to be is internet famous. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care about being famous is nothing. People, what I don't understand is why people would rather be broke and famous. Like, I'd rather be a rich nobody than a broke famous person any day. It's stupid to me.
No, I definitely feel that, man. I'd rather be low key too, man. That's why I ain't on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So let's fast forward to the song "Rollin'," because I saw you previewed this in like December 2022.
Yeah.
You had made a trailer for this shit, man.
You did your homework, huh?
Come on, man.
Yeah. I first made the song in October of 2022. I finished it in December of 2022. That song is like 3 minutes long, so I put like a lot of time into that. Made the trailer in December, put it out on Instagram. It did nothing until March. March of 2023 is when it started to pick up. All over Instagram, everybody was reposting it. So, yeah, I was hot then. And then I dropped it. I dropped the song on July 14th, I think. By then, it felt like I had the whole Chicago in my hand. Like, I really felt like Lil Durk. I felt like the biggest. And after I dropped it, that was it. I didn't drop nothing else. July 29th, which was like 2 weeks after I dropped the song, my Instagram account got banned. And I was so blue. That was like the worst day ever. So much bad stuff happened that day. And I didn't drop another song until like late August, which was on and on. And it did nothing, because I ain't had no Instagram account.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, I don't even want to rap no more. And I didn't. Then I finally got my account back in December.
Damn, so the whole year.
6 months later.
Yeah, like 6 months, huh?
And I got motivated, made another song. I dropped the trailer on Instagram. It did nothing. So I'm like, man, I'm done. I'm not trying to be no rapper no more. This is stupid. It ain't going nowhere. Clearly, this ain't for me. So yeah, I was going through it then. I was doing a lot of stupid stuff then. And then, now by this time, Chucky Wackham, he was already on and popping. So I really felt like he took all my spotlight. So I ain't want to do it no more.
Why do you feel like he took your spotlight, man?
Cause like, mind you, this is before the Chicago drill scene really came back up. So at first it was just me. Then when I fell off, he came on. So I was just mad. I ain't gonna lie, I was hating. Bro, I was. I can't even front. But me and him end up talking like that December too. We had locked in for a minute or whatever. Yeah, I was mad. I was mad. I can't front. I was real mad. Then a picture came out with him, Fatso, and Lil Durk. And I lost my mind, cause my cousin and my homie called my phone and was like, "What the fuck is you doing, gang? It's supposed to be you up there with Lil Durk." Woo, woo. I was mad as hell. And I just sat and just stared at the wall. Like, bro, fuck this rap shit. I don't want to be no rapper and shit done. And my mama ended up coming in my room, and she seen the picture. She was like, "Don't be mad at it. You just got some catching up to do." Man, right after that, I got I bought some studio equipment. I hooked it up, got my band lab together, and first song I made was Lift Me Up. I made it, recorded it, snippeted it, dropped it. Then I made Free My Crowd, recorded it, snippeted it, dropped it. Then I made Who Gon' Drive. I snippeted it, that was it. Now once I made Who Gon' Drive, I knew we gonna be all right. Then I made Jeff Hardy after Who Gon' Drive, snippeted it. I dropped that one though, cause I wanted to shoot a video to Who Gon' Drive. I shot the video to Who Gon' Drive. I was lit. Shot the video to Jeff Hardy, and I was scared. Now, mind you, I wasn't in the studio like that. So all those songs was all the songs that I had made around that time. I was making them, dishing them out, making them, dishing them out. I was probably making one song a month. Can't lie. Then I finally went to the studio. I wasn't doing real studios. Like I always hated the idea of going to the studio. I made it to the studio. I recorded 2 songs that I had written. Pancakes and Drugs, Wonderful Time. Pancakes and Drugs, when I was in the studio, I was shooting a video to Snooze You Lose. It was a VHS man named 30K Will, shout out Will. He was shooting and he ended up making like a little 20-second clip and put Pancakes and Drugs over that. It got leaked on TikTok and it did like 20K in like some hours. That was the highest TikTok I had ever had of me. I told 30K, send Rello all the film from the VHS. And we made a video out of that. July 4th, got it up on YouTube. Now I'm here. Man, once I dropped Pancakes and Drugs, the ball was rolling. Oh, yeah.
What'd you think of that sample in there when you first heard it, man?
It
That
was
3-6
raw.
sample.
It was raw. It wasn't even my beat. My homie had made a song on it. He wasn't my homie, but like it was somebody I used to hang around. And I heard it and I texted him, I'm like, can I get that beat? And we chopped it up, he sent the beat. I put those lyrics that I had from a different song onto that beat because I didn't like that other beat. And I made a hit off of it.
Oh, shit.
Just like that. I love my life.
Now, Who Gon' Drive? That was your first music video too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how'd you connect with Rello, man?
I probably texted every cameraman in Chicago. I just texted him and I chopped it up with him, trying to get the details of how it worked. And eventually one day, we was probably texting like over like a week. One day he texted and was like, oh shit, I just looked at your page. I know who you is. I used to bump your music back then. Ooh, you supposed to be up there with Fatso, Chucky, and all them. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I know. I fell off, woo. But he ended up showing love, and we locked in. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I can to help you and make sure, you get where you need to be. I said, love, man. And about a week or two later, bought the Airbnb, rounded up all my homies, shot the video.
And that's the first video on your channel too.
First
so
video.
Does it take off like right away, or is it a slow build up when you drop it?
I mean, it was fast for my level. It did 1,000 views in a day.
Yeah.
So,
not bad for a brand new channel, man.
Right. That was the first video I ever did. And I only had, 2 songs out previously. So yeah, I was pretty proud of that. And then probably like a week later, it did like 5,000. And a couple weeks later, it did 10,000. And it built up. But yeah.
Now, what about Pancakes and Drugs? When you drop this, it takes off right away then?
It did 10K in a day. I went from doing 1K in a day to 10K in a day. That was sweet. I loved that.
How'd that make you feel, man?
I was excited. I was out of town too when I dropped it. I don't know, I forgot where I was at. I was with my family. And I had just got the video back. And I was outside talking to my mama. And while she was talking, I was uploading the video, and then she checked YouTube and was like, dang, you just dropped the video? Yeah. I don't like waiting. As soon as I get my videos back, I send them up. I don't wait for nothing. I ain't got patience.
Yeah.
When I release my music, I release it like a fan. Like whenever I'm tired of listening to the same song, I'm ready to, like, dang, drop again, you feel me? I like watching my videos. I watch my videos all day.
For real?
Yeah.
Because I talk to a lot of artists, they say they be tired of their songs by the time it actually comes out too.
Yeah, I get tired of hearing it, but I could look at the videos all day.
And was Pancakes and Drugs, was that the first one to hit an M for you?
Yep, indeed. First M. Second M came right after. Third M came right after. Fourth M came right after. I think I got 4. I'm finna hit 5. Woo!
I was gonna say, at this point, it's like everything you drop is gonna hit an M.
Yeah. I'll tell you something. The key to that, nah, ain't no key, but I don't settle for less than perfect. Like I will never drop a song that I don't feel is a hit. I don't got no unreleased. I'm not gonna lie, I don't.
You dropped every song that you recorded in?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
probably only got 4 unreleased songs from this year. If I don't like the song, I'm gonna take them lyrics and put them on a better beat, and then make it a hit. Yeah.
Yeah, talk about your beat selection, because it's like the beats that you be picking, bro, these shits are bangers, man.
Beats. That's something that's precious to me and something that's difficult. I'll make a producer head hurt. Like, it's probably thousands of beats in my phone that have been sent by producers. I've only used probably 6. I will go through a beat pack after beat pack after beat pack after beat pack and probably pick none. I ain't gonna lie. I'm real difficult with the beats. A lot of beats be good, but it gotta be perfect. Only certain beats, you know, my brain give me the green light. I don't like rapping on just anything. And I feel like that's would be not slowing rappers down, but if it's a boring beat, the song gonna be boring. I don't care what you say. You could be spitting the hardest lyrics on earth. If that beat weak as hell, your song gonna be shit. Just being honest.
Like, how much of a beat do you listen to before you realize this ain't it? Is it like within 5-10 seconds?
Yeah.
Or do you go all the way through to it?
It depends. If it sound good from the 5-10 seconds, I'm gonna keep listening. But yeah, it really just depends on the beat. If it sound weak as hell in the beginning, I'm gonna turn it off and go to the next one. But if it sound good and it don't get better, I'm not gonna use it. I like beats that like change. Yeah. Slap.
Now you mentioned writing your raps. So like, how long do you take to actually write a song? Does it matter, or are you pretty quick with it, or?
I can be quick. I can make a song right here, right now, and probably have it recorded in 30 minutes. But I would rather take 2 weeks. Like, dead serious. Like, Who Gonna Drive, I wrote that in like 2 weeks. Like I said, Rollin', wrote that in months. I spent October, November, December, 3 months on that song. And still kept tweaking with it up until the last day of the release, until like July, early July. But yeah, it take however much time I want to put into it, but the max is probably like 2 weeks.
It's almost like you're a perfectionist when it comes to your music, man. It's like you got a vision for it, so it's like you're not going to be done with it until you actually hit that vision.
It's my ears is like different. Like, I hear certain shit that just make me mad. Like, I don't like. That's why I don't like punching in, because I could hear that it's different from each one. I like recording all in one go. I don't know. I just don't like certain shit. Certain shit gotta be my way.
Yeah. Talk about that 6 times today, shooting a video out there in LA, man.
We spent 6 times today. All right. So 6 times today. Now, I found the beat. Okay, now I've been a big fan of Fox. Fox, Why You So Godly? That's the producer who made 6 times today. And Draco. And Vizzy. And Suko. Everybody. Anyway, I was in New York in the studio, and the producer came in and was like, yo, you from Chicago? You know Fox from Chicago? I'm, hell yeah, I know Fox. He get that, I asked him for a pack of beats. I'm like, okay, cool. He sent 3 beats. 1 beat that was like slow, but that motherfucker was hard. The second beat was 6 times today. That motherfucker was slow too, but I liked it. And the third beat, I don't even remember. So I never ended up using them. I made some weak ass song in New York. What's crazy is I just used them lyrics like 2 days ago. Anyway, I left, I got back to the rack, and I told him, send me the beat. And I'm like, this motherfucker hard. I can't lie. Now, I used to like rap fast as hell, so I like fast beats. That beat was probably like 140 beats per minute. I like my shit like 150 and higher. That's for all the producers out there, take notes. And I had a trip to LA in like a week from when I had got home. So I sat on that computer and typed 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 for my lyrics. I type off this one computer, but yeah. It took me a week to write probably like 70% of that song.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I got on a plane and I finished probably like another 20% on the plane writing it. And that was hard as hell because I couldn't listen to the beat on the plane because I was using BandLab, and you know, you ain't got no Wi-Fi, no service. So I'm just typing off pure imagination, and that's some shit that's horrible. Because I gotta pocket each lyric, and I gotta hear the beat. But anyway, yeah, got to LA, got to the studio that night, and I shit it on the beat. Literally shit it on the beat. And I finished, I punched in the rest of the lyrics, which was the first time I had ever did that. I never do that. And yeah, I came out the booth, we played that motherfucker back, and everybody looked at each other like, damn, right, Fred? Indeed.
And you had previewed this one too, right? Mm-hmm. Like before you dropped it?
Yeah.
Because I remember fans kept asking you for this shit, man.
It was so hard. Look, I promise you, I do not go live for nothing. I went live for the first time in probably 2 years just to preview the song right after I made it. Got on there, playing the song. I probably had like 1,000 people on there. I had never went live on my own before. I used to go live on like other people's lives, like Join. That was probably my first time ever going live on my account. And I did it, previewed that song, ended it. I probably did it in like 30 seconds. It was 30-second live. That motherfucker was hard though. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit's out of here right now, man.
I hate that song though.
Already? You tired of that shit, huh?
I got tired of it real fast. It really be the writing process to get me tired. Cause I have to, and then I be wanting to learn the song before I go record it, cause I don't like punching in. So I have to say it over and over and over and over and over. Play the beat over and over and over and over and over. By the time this shit done, it's like, I got out of this shit. I don't want it no more.
So do you like one take the whole verse then? Like when you're recording?
Not no more.
Okay.
I was really making it harder for myself. Like as I progressed as an artist, I started to let certain shit slide. Even though I kind of hate that, because I feel like that's gonna lessen the quality of my music. But I be making shit harder for myself and harder for everybody, so I punch in now.
Feel like sometimes you just overthink it then?
Yeah. Because the shit I be hearing that throw me off, nobody else hear it, and I be looking dumb as hell in the studio. And I be like, y'all don't hear this? And they be like, no, what are you talking about? So I just let it slide.
Yeah. You just got that ear for this shit then, man.
Hell yeah.
You got the new video of the Viper, man. This song, this video, this beat, this shit's out of here, bro.
Now let me break that shit down. Look. All right, so on TikTok, it was like a trend going on with the Rick Ross, Tupac back. So, and I don't give a fuck about the song. I'm listening to the beat. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker hard. I I was in a studio in LA and I'm looking for beats. And I'm going through my band lab, because sometimes I start a song and never like do nothing with it. So I found the beat in my band lab, drafts, and I'm like, I gotta do this shit. So I loaded that motherfucker up and started typing to it. Nah, that one was harder, I ain't gonna lie. I probably wrote 2 bars and just went straight in the booth and punched in the rest of the fucking way.
Shit.
Yeah, that's the first song I done ever punched in from damn near beginning to the end. Yeah.
So how'd you feel about it when you got finished, you know, and listened to it again then?
That shit was hard. I wasn't thinking about no mistakes and none of that shit. It was just hard. I feel like I could have said anything on that fucking beat and it would have just carried.
Probably, yeah. That beat is so hard, man.
Yeah. And I went in and recorded my ad-libs. I don't know if you've seen like the clip, but I was in the studio and I was recording the ad-libs.
Okay, yeah.
That was to that. Yeah.
You got some bows in there, man.
Hell yeah. I love recording ad-libs. That's my favorite part of recording, the recording process. That shit raw. Hell yeah.
How do you feel when like people compare your music to say like early Chief Keef or you know, early Waka Flocka and stuff like that?
That's good. I fuck with that. Cause I be stealing all they damn beats. So they beats hard as hell. I don't feel like newer producers. Well, I ain't gonna say newer producers, but like newer styles of Chicago beats don't be as hard. That should be, I don't know, it's different. It's like, I just feel like it ain't Chicago no more. So I go back to the real shit.
Yeah, you see a lot of comments like that too. It's like you bringing back that drill shit, man.
Hell yeah. I don't like none of them soft ass beats. My shit, pressure. You feel me?
Now I do gotta ask you about the song Drowned, because this is like, you know, you switching it up on this one there, man.
I was bored as hell. Late in the morning, it's probably like 3 in the morning I recorded that shit. Where did I find that beat at? Rello had sent me some beats from his homie Malik. That's my boy too. I met him at the Jeff Hardy video. But yeah, and I heard the beat and it was cool as hell. I fucked with it. And it wasn't no melodic type of beat, you know, it was probably like a softer drill beat. But late night, I just end up playing. You know, just saying shit. I made that song probably like 3 days, I ain't gonna lie. It was short as hell, and it wasn't, I feel like making melodic songs is like way faster than making, and then you could stretch the lyrics out. You could sing for long as hell. Oh, look, bro, make your lyrics like just long. It's probably like 30 different variations of that song. If you go through my band lab, like you gonna see so many different versions of that. I made it fairly quick though. Probably like the chorus or the hook, whatever you wanna call it, the be down if I drown, that's what you gonna hear like a lot of different versions of. Like that shit could've went so many ways. Yeah, I liked it though.
Yeah.
And I recorded it on BandLab, and first person I sent it to was my cousin D-Thing. And he said, this shit fucking sucked. Yeah. Then I sent it to Rello, and he was like, it's all right. You probably just gotta like experiment with it more. My heart was broke. I'm like, damn. And motherfucker was telling me I gotta get on some melodic shit. So I sent him the song. I'm like, I already tried that shit. That shit sucked. And he like, nah, I fuck with it. Then I sent to my shorty Fat Dirty Vaughn. You know who that is?
Mm-mm.
Chicago rapper. You should check him out. He hard. And he's like, yeah, this shit has supposed to be. So I ended up finishing it. And I was gonna let somebody else get on there. Cause it was so short. And I don't like short ass songs. But I'm like, fuck, this is my first time. I might as well try it. Then I played it for my mother and my manager, Mr. Freddie Fred. And I played that shit and they jaw dropped. Like, oh my God, this is so raw. Ooh, ooh. And I'm like, this ain't even all that. Y'all tooting the horn. But they liked it. And I ended up shooting the trailer to it, snipping it. And they got on my ass in them comments. But at the same time, a lot of people liked it. And a lot of people supported it and pushed me to drop it. So I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. Went back out to LA, recorded it on the real mic. Came back to the rack, shot the video. And that was it. It was a wrap from there. And it's doing all right.
Yeah. I think it's over 700,000, man.
Yep, 700,000 now.
Yeah.
And I ended up making more melodic songs after that.
Okay.
I feel like I got better with that shit.
Yeah.
I fuck with it though, it's cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool.
So let's go back to Rollin', because now this, I believe this is the #1 song on TikTok right now. How did this happen, man?
Shit, I don't know.
Like I said, this 2 years ago you recorded this song, and now it's like it's getting a rebirth.
Yeah, I don't understand it though, cause the song was not intended to be a damn dance song. This was supposed to be some hard shit. And when I first dropped it, like the first year, they made it a damn twerk song. Then it was a song for like edits and stuff, and it just didn't make sense. And now it's a viral TikTok dance song. So it's not how I intended it to go, but hey, I'm glad y'all enjoying it. Yeah, that shit crazy.
You gonna shoot a music video for it now, or are you kind of over it?
I want to be over it, but they keep fucking bringing it back up. So I guess I am gonna shoot the video. Might as well.
Why didn't you shoot one last year when you first put it out?
Cause I ain't have my shit together. I ain't wanna spend $500 on no damn music video. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't wanna spend no money on that shit. Hell no. Then it's like, where we gonna shoot it at? It was just too much I had to get in order. And I was like, fuck it, it'll do, you know. And it did what it did by itself after all these years, so. I mean, I ain't mad at it, but I might as well go and knock one out.
Would you do a remix to it, like put someone else on there?
Hell no.
You say you over this shit.
It's too precious for that. I couldn't even see nobody on there. Like, who you think you could hear on there?
Yeah, that's tough, man. That'd be tough.
Yeah.
Have you and Vaughn off 1700 cooked up some shit? He be commenting on your shit too.
Nah, we ain't. That's crazy. We ain't cooked up shit. He's hard to find. Motherfucker be everywhere but where I'm at. It says. Yeah.
I feel like y'all would cook up some crazy shit.
I know for shit sure we would. Yeah, I fuck with Vaughn though. He cool. Cool people.
All right, so Project Animals Only, dropping tonight. It'll be out by the time this shit airs, man. Man, what should we expect to hear on this shit, bro?
Fucking kill. Animals Only. You said, what should we expect to hear?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking dog shit. Fire. Bow, 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 bow. That shit gonna be hard. What should you expect to hear? Shit. Yeah. That's as simple as it get. Dog shit. Animals Only. Motherfuckers gonna feel this one. it ain't shit on that like no light songs. I made sure of that.
Okay. I mean, yeah, with that title, I feel like you gotta come crazy aggressive on this shit.
Hell yeah, for sure.
What animal do you feel like best represents you?
I always walk around with the monkey and shit. That's only cause monkeys are intelligent as hell. Like it's a little silly ass monkey, you know, but they really like ahead of everybody else. So yeah, that's how I look at it. Cause I'm ahead of a lot of shit. I don't care. I don't mean to be cocky or none of that, but yeah, I'm ahead mentally. 10 steps ahead of you, for sure.
And I understand you got star bands on there, right?
Mm-hmm, my shorty. Yeah, that's my dog.
She's going crazy right now too, man.
Hell yeah. I always been a fan of her though. Like, before I was popping, she was popping locally. Like, all the motherfuckers I went to school with, like, I always knew her and bumped her and shit. She used to be around everybody else, but I wasn't around. I was elsewhere. But yeah, she was doing shows like early as hell. Like, she been in this shit for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I was real happy to like see her shoot through the roof. You feel me?
Did y'all get in the studio together to cook up, or was that some shit you just sent over and open to her?
I was in LA, so I just sent that shit over.
Okay.
I made 2 songs for her. Yeah, I sent her the first one. She ain't fuck with it. That broke my heart too. But then I sent the second one, and she was like, "Yeah, I fuck with this one. We locked in, bro." So yeah, and she sent that motherfucker back. Shit it, 100%. We cooked out some more shit too.
Okay.
We got some shit.
Is she the only feature on Animals Only then?
The only feature.
Okay.
I don't do songs with a lot of motherfuckers.
That's your first feature ever, right?
Yeah. That's crazy. Real crazy.
Is that something you want to tap into in the future? Kind of work with other artists, or are you not really sweating that type of shit?
Eventually. I ain't sweating it right now, cause like you see I done made it without not a push of, well no, I got co-signs. I ain't gonna say I got co-signs, but motherfuckers fuck with me. I feel like we gotta have chemistry, like we gotta be aligned outside of music if we gonna do, cause I don't know, it's a lot of weird shit, and I don't like weird shit. We gotta be solid if we gonna do songs.
Deeper than rap, man. If you're gonna work with someone, then huh?
Hell yeah. I mean, well, it really, cause I don't want to apply that for everybody, but I just would appreciate it more if you was, you know, around me. Like if I can't call your phone, say get on the game, or let's go out to eat, on some cool shit, then I feel like we shouldn't be on no damn song.
I dig that, man.
Yeah.
So here we are, the day before the album drops, man. How you feeling, man? Like you excited, nervous, just anxious?
Excited as hell. I'm ready for that motherfucker to drop. Like
you pushed it up a whole week, right?
Hell yeah. I told you I don't like waiting for nothing. If I got it, I'm gonna give it. No diddy. But yeah. I had to push it out. That motherfucker gonna be raw. I'm real excited to listen to it, cause all I have is files. I don't have it like on Apple Music, you know. And I seen the album cover and shit. I gotta see it how everybody else see it. That motherfucker gonna be raw. I just don't want to get. I'm trying like not to hear the songs at all, cause I don't want to get tired of that shit. I want to be able to listen to it like a fan. Yeah.
No, that's super dope, man. Because, yeah, this is your first project, man. I feel like that's got to be something special for every artist.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, do you have any expectations, you know, for the product? Do you expect the chart? Do you expect to go #1 on Apple, or are you not worried about that type of shit, or what?
#1. On Apple Music, I know that motherfucker got to be somewhere on the charts. But, I guess I would like it, but that's nothing I'm stressing over. Like, I ain't got to be #1. But I would highly appreciate it if I was somewhere on there, you know? Yeah.
What's the next video you got? I'm sure you got something ready to roll out, don't you?
Stop Bands.
Okay.
I got that one ready to roll. I didn't drop that one tomorrow.
Oh, shit?
With the tape.
Okay.
Might as well. Might drop it today. Shit, I got it. I think, do I got it? If I do, I'm going to drop it today, but yeah.
So looking ahead, like, what's some goals you got set for yourself, whether it's short term or long term? Like, what are you really trying to, you know, accomplish in this game, man?
Get rich. I really just want to, like, set my family for life. Like, but that's really it. Like, I just want to reach the limit. I don't want to settle for less. As long as I'm alive, I'm gonna do everything I can to go higher. I will never be comfortable at where I'm at. Yeah. Even if I'm the president, I gotta be the king of the world. Like, you feel me?
Nah, that's an important quality to have, man. It's never to get complacent, you know? Always strive for more, man. Because every day, you know, there's someone trying to take your spot, man. You've seen it before. You feel like Chucky took your spot last year, so it's like, you got to keep at this.
Shout out Chucky, though. I fuck with him. I always fuck with him. That's another reason I hated on his ass, because I fucked with his music.
Nah, this shit hard, man.
Yeah.
So I know you're young, but like, what's some trials and tribulations you had to overcome in your life so far, man?
Really having to block. First of all, I had to block out the internet. Like, it's so much goofy, random shit on the internet. That the internet is a big trial and tribulation, because the type of person I am, like, well, no, like, it be like when I first got popping, a lot of motherfuckers just hating, just making shit up. Making up random shit. Oh, he from over here. Oh, he from over there. Oh, he got his gun took. All type of random shit. Like, when the fuck did this happen? A motherfucker, I was on TikTok, and a girl had made a post about me, you know, calling me her man and shit, and a motherfucker was in the comments like, y'all calling him y'all man, and my brother took his clothes and sold them. Who the fuck is your brother? Like, it's just random shit. And I had to learn to, like, they doing this shit for attention. And I can't respond. I be wanting to, though. I can't even front my shit. I be on fake pages responding to every comment. I ain't even gonna lie. I be on them fake pages getting our ass, following them, DMing them, all type of shit. They don't be doing this, me, though.
I feel like that's human nature, where you want to clap back, you want to clear shit up too, man. Yeah. You want to respond to folks, man. I feel like everyone goes through that shit, but the more and more you see it, then the more easier it becomes to ignore that shit too, man.
I don't be tripping on that shit no more, though, because, like, motherfuckers know what they know in real life, you know, outside of all the internet. The internet is temporary. It ain't temporary, but, like,
this shit's a facade, man.
Yeah, it's not.
You could be anything you want on the internet.
That's what I'm saying. In real life, it is what it is. On the internet, it's gonna be whatever. I ain't got shit to prove, really, no more. I got too much money for that shit.
Not real shit, man. All right. You got any shout outs you want to give before we wrap it up here, bro?
Shout outs. Shout out to the five. I got love for the villains. Don't care what he. No. Shout out D Thing. Shout out Lil Mari. Shout out all my guys. Love. Shout out all the animals. Shout out everybody who showed me love. Shout out my mama. Shout out my grandma. Shout out my brother. Shout out my grandfather. Shout out Fred. Shout out Alec. Shout out B-Dub, Eli. Shout out everybody. Everybody who showed love. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's it, my bad.
Every year we upgrade our artillery. Next year I'ma bounce out with a missile. I ain't like how that bitch shot too slow getting off, so I modified my pistol. Ain't been home in